Onebar and Lupagus Show, your daily source for everything Minnesota Vikings.
All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus Show. I am Lupagus. It is time to react to the Vikings PFF scores positively and negatively from the Week 4 loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers in Dublin. So we're going to hop into that. And let's start with the bottom 5 defense. Run defense really struggled. This is a minimum of 10 snaps. You must play 10 snaps to be graded by PFF. Coming in number 5, fifth worst defender was Isaiah Rodgers at 51.6. Didn't agree with that because he did make our winners list. He had the blocked field goal. I thought he played his ass off. He ran really fast to chase down DK Metcalf. Didn't quite get there, but Isaiah Rodgers did not grade out very well according to PFF with the 51.6. So can't really say we agree with that one, at least not from what we saw in the game. Coming in at number 4 was defensive lineman Javon Hargrave with a 47.0. Had himself a pretty quiet day. Run defense, again, was not good when he let Kenny Gainwell run for almost well over 5 yards a carry. That's not really what you want. And Javon Hargrave being part of that D-line is responsible for part of that. I was going to see what he had here for stats. Doesn't look like he had much of anything for stats. So Javon Hargrave, that looks like that's probably well-deserved. He had a couple. You see, he's flashed here and there. Overall, I'd like to see him be a little more consistent for what we dished out to get him. Theo Jackson came in 3rd worst with a 46.7. The safeties really struggled yesterday. I don't know who blew the coverage on the DK Metcalf long hitter, but Theo Jackson did not want anything to do with tackling. He turned around and went the other way. Said not interested. So his 46.7 is very much deserved for Theo Jackson getting that score. I don't know. I don't know what he was doing back there. Again, you're a safety. Lay him out. I know he's big, he's strong, he's powerful. But come on, man. Hit him. Speaking of hitting him, a guy who usually misses is inside linebacker Ivan Pace Jr. He's always on this list. 45.7, actually probably one of his higher scores of the year, but puts him at second lowest defensive grade by PFF with a 45.7. Ivan Pace Jr. Again, the run defense. We're going with this NASCAR package. We're trying to get after the passer. We're not trying to plug the run with what we have for our personnel. So that means the inside linebackers have to come up and fill. Ivan Pace Jr., he can't do it. He can't wrap up. He gets there. It's like he plays with his eyes closed. I don't know what's going on. I still love the guy, but, man, I'm sick of these non-plays that he's making and the misplays that he's making, and it really affected us on Saturday. So 45.7 on Sunday. 45.7 might actually be generous from PFF for that one, but I do agree that he should be right up to the top. And then defensive lineman Levi Drake Rodriguez with a 32.4. I saw him out there quite a bit. I don't remember seeing him do anything. He had one tackle, it looks like, on the day. So, yeah, pretty nondescript performance by Levi Drake Rodriguez, and one that PFF surely did not enjoy. Let's jump over to offense. Let's do offense here. Let's start with, of course, the 5th. Wait a second. This isn't the right one. Let's start with whoa. Okay, hold up here. Let's get back to business. Let's go top 5 defense. We'll go top defense, then we'll get to the offense. I must have grabbed the wrong bookmark. So number 5, top defense, Josh Metellus, who actually was on our losers list. But he had the 5th highest defensive grade at 64.2. I mean, that doesn't mean he's not still a loser, but missed tackles. He was really trying to punch the ball out a lot. And instead of just bringing the guy down, and that kind of allowed the Steelers to get some extra yardage, especially early in this one. I think they kind of quit doing that. They couldn't have this game where Isaiah Rodgers had those punch outs, so everybody wanted to punch out. And Josh Metellus tried, but did not work. Let's go to inside linebacker Eric Wilson with a 68.6. Yeah, I thought Eric Wilson played good. He played fire. He played with some passion. Again, you'd like to see him maybe stop the run a little bit better. But he did have like one big hit that he kind of got all fired up about and kind of did spark the comeback. So appreciate the passion he showed out there. Again, it was in a losing effort, but Eric Wilson has been really one of the better free agent signings we've had, which is surprising. I wasn't even sure he was going to make the team when we got him, but 68.6. I would have put him in the 70s. Come on, PFF. Be a little more generous. Byron Murphy, another good game, 68.6. Cornerback Byron Murphy, another guy who I thought played very well. He's been playing well this year. He's hitting harder. I think he had that penalty that Jeff Stronik totally flopped on, so maybe he was flagged for that a little bit. But his coverage has been good. Again, I don't know whose man it was when DK Metcalf got wide open, but Byron Murphy, 68.6 makes sense to me. Jonathan Grenard, outside linebacker, came in at 72.4, second highest graded defensive player. Grenard, he's been a beast. He got held a bunch that wasn't called. I'm not going to sit there and complain about the reffing, but I mean, come on. Some of it was really, really bad and really, really blatant. So he probably should have got a couple flags in his honor. And the number one, not really surprised, top rated defensive player, according to PFF, is Jalen Redmond with a 77.0. He had those two beautiful sacks early in this one. First drive came through, just burst through the line, got Rodgers down, and then after that, they were getting the ball super quick. But Jalen Redmond's been a revelation, and it's 77.0, great score for him, well-deserved. Not surprised one bit. He is our top defensive graded player. Hang on, I'm having some mouse issues here. So yeah, Jalen Redmond, man, so he might be the best defensive lineman that we have on this team right now. All right, now it's time to give our new sponsor, MyBookie, some love. MyBookie, use your promo code Vikings Daily. Vikings Daily. So we're giving them a huge shout out here. MyBookie allows you to bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. Don't wait for Sunday to start because you're missing half the fun. We got college football on Saturday. We've seen upsets, we've seen blowouts, we've seen some wild covers. MyBookie lets you hit it all. Game lines, player props, and more. Everything you need before the pros kick off on Sunday. When Sunday rolls around, you're already up. MyBookie's got it all under one roof. Win big on the NFL Super Contest and Survivor pools. Any time of the day is a good time to do it. Maybe you got a break at work. Maybe you're sitting on the can. Perfect time to sign up for MyBookie. And the best part, use our Vikings Daily promo code, and any bet you choose up to $500 is fully covered. Make your play, and if it doesn't hit, you get it right back when you opt in using your bet back bonus token. MyBookie promo code Vikings Daily. All right, let's go over to the offensive side of the football. I was going to try to do it earlier, but I'm doing it right now. Let's start with the lowest offensively graded players. Jordan Addison with a 55.6. What are you smoking here, PFF? That one makes no sense to me. I know he had the weird he didn't score on that bomb. I know he had to stop for the ball, and he lost his footing in that crappy Dublin turf. At 4 catches, 114 yards, 81. I guess he caught 4 of 8 targets, but Wentz was throwing the ball all over the place. Maybe that's why. I don't know, but I thought Jordan Addison was a revelation. I think I said that again already. I thought he was good. So it doesn't make sense to me. That one really is a head scratcher for me. Brian O'Neill, surprised he had 10 snaps. I feel like he went up pretty early in this one. But he got a 52.1. That it puts him at 4th lowest. The whole line struggled poorly or greatly today. And Brian O'Neill was definitely part of that when he was out there. 52.1. Again, I didn't know if he actually hit the 10 snaps. Tight end TJ Hawkinson, 47.7. I don't know. Hawkinson just doesn't seem like himself. I don't know. TJ Hawkinson's been struggling. I think he actually had a little bit of a better production day than he's had recently, but he's just getting like these 3 for 40 kind of things, and he's not catching everything that comes his way, and he gets hit. You're worried he's going to drop it now. He had 4 for 39. He caught 5 targets, or he had 5 targets, caught 4 of them. So I don't know. They must not like his blocking. But 47.7, TJ Hawkinson. Okay. Michael Juergens, this is no surprise. 46.4. Juergens is just outmatched, and Ryan Kelly with his concussion now doesn't look good. If I'm Ryan Kelly, I'm seriously thinking about just retiring. 2 concussions this year. He's had 4 in his career. It's the point now where it's getting kind of scary. So you got to put his health first. We'll see what happens. But Michael Juergens, I just don't think he's ready yet. He's not ready to put on that role as a starter. He's just loose up front. Some of his snaps are high or low. And you wonder if some of these penalties are just with the communication, what he's calling out. It just seems like when he's in there, things just don't go smoothly for the O-line. So Juergens with a 46.4, it's well-deserved, and we're just going to probably put up with it because there's no one else who can take over at center right now. And then the worst or the lowest graded player was Josh Oliver with a 46.2. Seems like he's getting pretty poorly graded every week. I haven't seen him do a heck of a lot. He had the touchdown last week, but he's supposed to be this big blocker, and you see him go over there on the left side, and it doesn't seem to help much. So Josh Oliver, I'm not really going to argue with that one. That one seems fine. Let's go to top 5. The 5 highest rated offensive players. We'll wrap this bad boy up. Blake Brandel with a 63.6. O-line struggle, but Brandel actually thought was pretty good. I should say, I was a little surprised Christian Darrisaw didn't make the bottom 5. I thought he had a rough game. I know he had the 3 pressures allowed. He had a penalty, so a little bit surprised he wasn't there. but Ryan O'Neal was, and Michael Jurgens was. But Blake Brandel, 63.6. Yeah, I thought he did fine. Justin School got a 66.7 over there on the right side after Brian O'Neal left. He came in. I think he was better on the right side than he was on the left side, but 66.7 is still nothing you want to go tell your mom about when you're getting graded. Running back Xavier Scott with a 73.7 comes in with the third highest PFF grade against the Steelers. And Xavier Scott, like, we gave him some love here in the Hangover show. We didn't really talk about the game he had. He caught like 6 balls, ran hard. He was out there a lot. Like, he was in the slot sometimes. He's outside, line up as a receiver. So really used his hands in this one, which, you know, I know Onebar brought up the point where I was going to Ty Felton or Miles Price or something like that. But Xavier Scott, he had a role. He did it well. So 73.7, well-deserved for him. Wide receiver Justin Jefferson came in second with a 75.1. And Jefferson was a beast. What do you have? Like 10 catches? 10 catches, $126. Didn't find the end zone. I don't know why it's 75.1. I would have put him at about a 90. He was the man. I know he fell on that stupid turf. Again, come on. If we're going to have these overseas games, let's make sure their facilities and their turf is quality. That was Bush League. I know he slipped a couple times, and the one he maybe could have scored on. So just Justin Jefferson, that one to me, I thought should be higher. I think he should have been in the 80s with his score. But again, I don't know their system. But this one I don't understand at all. And I know he barely had enough snaps to qualify, but Adam Thielen got a 75.4. He had 12 snaps played. You need 10 to be graded by PFF. He caught 2 balls. He caught 2 balls for 11 yards. Those are both his targets, so that probably helped. Maybe he blocked well on those other 9 plays he was on. But that one to me is a complete head scratcher. I don't know why we brought him here. I love Adam Thielen, like, great. It's fun he's here, but he ain't doing nothing. And we get a 4th round pick and a 5th for 12 snaps. I don't know. I don't know about that, and I don't know why he got a 75.4. So those are the reactions to the week 4 PFF scores and the Vikings loss to the Steelers. We'll do this again next week. Don't forget, hit my bookie. Use that promo code Vikings Daily and keep your skull in your hole.